Hello and welcome to Paw Prints on the Mountain, brought to you by the Humane Society of the White Mountains. I'm your host, Mike Bosley. Joining us in a little bit will be Deena, Debbie, and all of these cute little adorable things. We're gonna practice that. So, today's pet peeve. It's time for Mike's pet peeve. Now, this is merely my opinion, not the opinion of the Humane Society, the board, or anything to that extent. You know, it amazes me how much automakers really know each and every one of us. Have you ever noticed how much they've just added to the cars? Like, you need that butt warmer, and you need 4 DVDs, but more importantly, you need a fake hood scoop on top of your car to make sure it looks sporty. What? Where did this come from? You know, usually when you put stuff on a car, it's got a practical use. But for some reason, this hood scoop came out of nowhere. Kind of like back in the early 2000s when it was really cool to make your car faster by putting stickers on it. Maybe a fake spoiler. Suddenly you had 8 extra horsepower. Now the same thing with these hood scoops. I don't get it. It's the same car next to it, but it's called a Sport Edition because it's got a non-working hood scoop. Really? You can buy that at AutoZone for 14 bucks. But what I can't stand or understand more than that is when people think that only purebreds are trainable dogs. It's amazing that people spend thousands, hundreds of dollars on certain breeds of dogs just because they believe that they are the only ones that can be trained. I am here to tell you that all different dogs, whether it be a purebred or not, can be trained very well based on its training. Paul right here has very little training, as you can see. Are we done? Okay. What I also want to let you know is just because it comes from a breeder doesn't mean it's going to have a personality that matches yours. The beautiful part about the Humane Society is come check out our adoptable animals. Some of them have personalities that, well, you may not clash with, right, Paul? And then, of course, you might have the personalities that you really mesh well with. So come check out all the animals, and if you're having a hard time deciding, maybe just foster a kitten, preferably Paul. Hi,
Starting
ladies.
now?
Starting now. He's up for foster right now. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. I see you have
You
the
gotta
calm
hold them
ones.
closer to you and just keep petting. So you know what? You brought up some really good points about personalities and everything, and and you know the amazing thing is a lot of people don't realize that we do get purebred animals in too.
Oh, okay.
You know, and we've had, oh my goodness, St. Bernards, German Shepherds, I mean, you name it, I think we've had them in there that are purebreds. We've even had the English Bulldogs in there early on in my career there. And so we do get them in. And we also have what we call a want book for the people that are looking for a breed specific.
Okay.
And all they have to do is either come out or give us a call, and we will put them in the want book. We had a Mastiff come into us, Moxie, and she was very pregnant. And when she had her babies, we called out of the want book, and there was a man in there that waited 5 years with us because he wanted a baby Mastiff. And he got pick of the litter because he waited 5 years.
Yeah. Wow.
So we do get purebreds in there, and you know, my personal experience with the purebreds is the All-American Shelter Dog, what some people may call a mutt, a mix, whatever, they usually have a lot less health problems.
I can understand that just because of the breeding process and everything like that. So that's very understandable.
Yeah.
I can get that. I think it really just comes down to how you love your animal, how you respect your animal, and how you train your animal.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't matter whether it's a purebred or a mix, but it's the love you give the animal and what love they return to you. Yeah. So that's just my opinion, though.
I think that was a great pet peeve.
Okay.
We have a board at the shelter that has all of the animals that have been adopted and have either gone to be a service dog for whatever reason, or a therapy dog, or emotional support dog. And we also work with a group out of the valley called Soldier's Best Friend.
Okay.
And they find
Cats?
dogs for veterans that have
Veterans need cats too.
they do that have whatever going on.
Whatever
we actually
needs
just
that-
had them come up and get 2 more dogs from us to train, and they go through training with their veterans, so that they get that training.
And that connection.
And we're really proud of that program. Veterans is something that's really important to us too. And we supply them those dogs, and we do the surgery and of course microchip them at our expense and give them to them. And then they put a lot of training in for the specific needs of each veteran. And they always let us know which ones have graduated and send us pictures and stuff.
We get invitations to their graduation and everything.
So it's really a pretty neat program. And you mentioned fosters.
Yes.
That is something we always need more good fosters. We've got a lot of great ones now, but it's not enough. It's not enough. We've got kittens that need fostering. We've got mamas with babies or that are going to have babies. Dogs, yeah.
Puppies, yes.
Yeah, and so if anyone out there is able to help us with the fostering helps us a lot, and we supply everything you need to take care of them.
And it also helps the puppies because they get more one-on-one socializing with people, and their mom teaches them things and stuff. She's more able to teach them in a home how to act. So it's better for them to be in a foster home.
Yeah, we just took the dog that was in my office with her pups over to Foster Saturday. Me and one of the volunteers did, and they're doing great. They've taught them how to eat out of a pan now, the puppies, and they're working with them and the mama, and they get to know so much more about each one. So when they actually come back and they tell us the personalities and everything on each animal that they've fostered, it helps us be able to share that with potential adopters. Mike, you're starting to look like a tree over there.
Well, I was just thinking, so you named all 3 of these the Wahlbergs, and this is supposed to be Paul, but I think I got Marky Mark, the singer, because this one just will not quit singing over here. Did you get misnamed there, bud? Yes. Paul is having fun, and yes, we're getting. He missed his Halloween debut, so he's making his.
Yes.
Late after Halloween debut.
That is correct.
Or maybe you're a little camera shy.
Could be.
He might be. One of them was crying all the way here, so it might be him.
Great.
Well, let us guess which one.
It was probably that one.
It had to have been this one.
It's called Stump the Host.
Oh, goodness.
So
Hi, Paul.
anyway, fosters is something that's very important, and it's part of volunteering. And volunteers is also another thing that we always have the need for, not only at the shelter, but also at our doghouse thrift shop.
Yes.
So often we have people tell us that I really want to help, but it's so sad when I come out there. And so my reply to them is, how about helping at our thrift shop?
Right.
And so Deborah then gets with them once they do the application and stuff, and she'll meet the ones for the thrift shop over there and do an orientation over there and get them started, and then at the shelter. But because this COVID still going on, and now the spike in it again.
Right.
Our volunteers, the ones that we've had that have been willing to come out and help at both places, have been amazing. And we understand the ones that are scared too.
We do.
We get it.
We do.
But if there's some people that feel like they're shut in and they're okay with coming out and helping us somewhere, please, by all means, come out and get a hold of Deborah at the shelter.
Yes, we could use all the help. Well, now you were telling me off air before we started this show that one of the very recent months you broke records?
Last month, we broke records on our animal intake, and we took in 143 animals in September.
Wow.
So So I guess that's been a couple months.
Yes.
But that was a record as far back as I could find.
Wow.
So it's been a few years for sure. And that's not even including what's coming in and having babies with
Right.
us, you know.
Right.
So we face challenges, you know, and we face challenges each and every day anyway, taking care of all of them. And then with the fundraising being all different this year, and so we actually have another raffle happening right now.
Oh, yes.
That we'll be drawing this month, November 14th.
You're going to tell people about this?
About the raffle?
Yeah.
No,
because I'm trying to keep my chances really good here.
well, I know, but we
I
got
guess
to
we do
think
need-
of
yes,
Paul
yes.
and Mark.
And Donnie.
I got Paul shushed for the moment.
Oh, good. Keep petting.
Yeah.
So anyway, I am going to talk about the raffle.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
So we have some really great raffles again.
Amazing raffles. These
Yeah. And first off, they can see it at hswm.org. Click on the black banner. Debbie does a great job on our website.
Thank you.
And click on the black banner that'll take you right to that page. And on each raffle item, there's a full inventory. Like we have what we're calling the wine cellar.
Uh-huh.
There's 88 bottles of wine.
That's a song.
I think it's beer though.
Well, yeah, you know,
way.
after 88, it doesn't matter if it's beer or wine.
No. But so there's that with wine glasses, chillers, corkscrews, everything that goes with it.
Wow.
And those tickets, and then the next one, I'm going to put it in there with it because those tickets are the same price. The booze bar.
Uh-huh.
And that's got the hard alcohol. It's got some shot glasses. It's got all that. Each one of those baskets has a $200 Safeway gift card.
Wow.
So drawing on November 14th, you still got almost 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. And who couldn't use a gift card to get your Thanksgiving dinner?
Right.
You know?
That would be nice.
Absolutely. Those tickets are $20 each, 3 for $55 or 10 for $175.
10 for 175.
Yep. And then we have the next 3 baskets. I'm going to talk about all of them and then give the price because it's all the same. We have what we're calling our Christmas decor, holiday decor. There's baskets of different holiday things in it, Christmas stuff.
Little knickknacks and stuff.
Okay.
Yep. And then there's also a $500 Safeway gift card.
Oh, wow.
Now we're talking Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah.
And New Year's meals.
Jeez.
Yeah. And then we also have a fall decor one. And that's got 3 baskets of different, all the fall colors of stuff. And a $500 Safeway gift card.
Wow.
And then we have a bench that was made by our great volunteer dentist that does it every year for Happy Tales.
Right.
And that has a $100 Safeway gift card. And those tickets for those 3 items, with the $500 ones too, pay attention,
Right.
are $10 a ticket, 3 for
Wow.
$25, or 10 for $90.
Okay. So all kinds of budget ranges, different.
Absolutely.
You can go, and if for some reason in the 88 bottles of wine you don't find the one you like, you can go
Buy it.
with a $200 gift card.
Right. If I don't know, I'm not a wine drinker, so I'm not sure what the wine situation
After 88
looks like.
bottles, you will be.
Well, with the fires that have happened out in California, if that's affected any wine
Oh,
distributions.
right.
So even more reason to buy a ticket for the wine cellar.
Yeah, there's probably COVID reasons. There's probably some kind of
They're
the bottle supplier or something.
You know, there probably is. So, but those tickets can be purchased on the internet on our website, hswm.org. And then what we do is we have volunteers come in and they process the order, take pictures of the tickets, and we email you your ticket numbers.
Oh, perfect.
And again, on November 14th, just like our Happy Tales raffle we did, at 11 o'clock, we're going to go Facebook Live on the drawing.
Okay.
When we have the tickets in the front office also.
Yes, that is correct. I'm sorry. Thank you. Yeah, at the front office of the shelter.
So when you're coming to sign up and volunteer, you can also get some raffle tickets as well. We will talk about all that is still yet to come with the Humane Society coming up in just a couple moments. Don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back to Paw Prints on the Mountain, brought to you by the Humane Society of the White Mountains. I'm your host, Mike Bosley, and of course we got Deena and Debbie. Hi, ladies.
Hello. Hi.
We have excused the cats for the moment. They were ready for nap time, and that is a thing that kitties do, is a lot of sleeping.
Yeah.
A lot of playing and then a lot
Typically
of
16 to 20 hours a day.
Oh, they were past ready. For
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, this one was exhausted.
He was.
Yes. Tired all get out.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the doghouse. We were talking about raffles. We were talking about volunteers. What else is going on at the Humane Society?
You know, we're getting our newsletter that'll come out.
Okay.
Hopefully right before Thanksgiving, getting it all put together. But in it, it's going to say something that I think is really interesting that maybe people that are listening can help with.
Okay.
We've had one of our donors step up and say, hey, for the holidays for these animals, I will match dollar for dollar up to $5,000.
Nice.
So, you know, please, if everyone would keep that on their mind,
Right.
you know, and you can always donate in different ways, because you can donate in somebody's honor. And then we'll send them something saying, you know, as a gift.
Right.
You know, hey, so-and-so has donated in your honor at the Humane Society, and that has fed umpteen animals, you know.
Right. And there is also, I do want to put this out there, that, you know, if you're looking in the long-term picture, think about maybe willing or deeding your property to the Humane Society. Little donations such as that have come in have actually ended up saving us
Several times.
So it's not unheard of. It's not a weird thought. I just run that across your plate. That is something you can do.
You know, you're right, Mike. And on our website, we also have a legacy program.
That's what it was called. I knew there was a name for it.
It's called the Legacy Program. And in there, some people may take out, say, a small life insurance policy that could be $1,000 to $10,000 to whatever amount. And that life insurance policy is left to the Humane Society of the White Mountains.
Wow. That is great.
Yeah. So we've got all different kinds of ways in the Legacy Program to know that if you're happy with what we're doing in our community,
right,
that you can make sure that we continue on even when you're gone and are not giving us a regular support.
Right. And it is unimaginable what kind of support that we've got this year. And you know, the $5,000 that somebody's going to match, it's all of those little things that add together that really make the Humane Society able to do all that it does.
Absolutely, because every little bit adds up.
Right.
You know, as we call it, little bit. And no amount is too small.
Right.
You know, we are very appreciative for $5.
Well, that could be $10 now.
Exactly.
And $10 is a good chunk. I mean, now you go through all kinds of supplies there in the shelter.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, so what are some of the supplies that people can donate to the shelter itself to actually just help out with the daily functions of the shelter?
Bleach, laundry soap, dish soap. We do like Pine Sol, Odoban, stuff like that for the floors.
Right. Is there a list of that stuff on the website?
There is. There's a wish list on our website as well as Amazon.
Okay, so Amazon, that
or
is
Amazon Smile.
That's right. That's right. So people, while they're shopping, they go on Amazon Smile, they find the Humane Society there, and they can buy the stuff that the Humane Society has already said that they need.
Yes.
Correct.
So, I mean, it's like the Humane Society's done the shopping for you. You just got to go in and say, there it is for you.
Right.
Yeah.
And with COVID, we faced challenges being able to get some of this stuff.
Oh, yes.
And in the quality or the quantity and the amount that we need.
Right.
You know, I can't tell you.
Bleach, we still haven't. We've had some people donate regular sized gallons of bleach. So I don't know where they're finding them, but I've looked all over, and we get these little bitty bottles that they're still charging regular price for. So it's like, really?
Oh, man. And
yeah, so
that
it's
hurts
pretty
the
challenging.
animals.
Absolutely, because
I mean,
yeah.
we're on a budget.
Yeah.
We're on a budget. Exactly.
And it's not a
So-
fat budget by
No,
any
Yeah.
means.
It's not endless.
No,
No.
no, no.
So wherever they're getting those regular size gallons of bleach, just let me know even, so I can get the regular size.
Or maybe if they can, pick
Or,
up
yeah,
two.
pick 'em
one
up
for
for
you,
us.
one for us.
There you
know?
go, when you
Yeah.
do find them.
Because people don't realize how well these homeless animals there have it. And they are given clean bedding, clean toys, clean dishes every day.
Right.
You know, and all that is a lot of bleach and a lot of laundry soap and a lot of wear and tear on our washers and dryers.
Yeah, I bet that is. Wow, I
Yeah.
didn't even think about that. But I
Our
mean,
washers and dryers, we have 2 sets. They run for 8 hours a day.
right. Open to close.
Yeah.
Go, buddy, go. Wow.
Yeah, and actually, Deb, sometimes it's 10 because you
Yeah.
and I get there at 7 and start laundry.
Yeah.
Wow, right out the gate.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Yeah.
guess I get that, but
Yeah.
like you said, you're giving them clean bedding, and there's accidents that happen.
Oh boy, there sure
You
is.
know, you can never prepare for the unprepared.
Exactly.
But we do prepare.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Out there, we're prepared for the unexpected accidents.
That's good to know. We'll start doing the show out there from now on.
Yes. See how well we are at that.
Yes.
We handle it good.
We did. So let's see. We've got the raffles, and where can they get raffle tickets again?
There's on the website at hswm.org,
Uh-huh.
and you'll just click on the black banner at the top, and it'll take you over to the page.
Okay.
For the raffle, and it lists every single raffle basket. And then we also have them at the front office at the shelter.
Okay. Now, the holidays are pretty much right upon us. You have talked about the Christmas room at the doghouse for about 8 months.
Yes.
So would you like to talk about the Christmas room now that it's almost Christmas?
Right, because the Christmas room at the Doghouse Thrift Shop, which is our everyday fundraiser,
Uh-huh.
that is open year round. So that has some amazing stuff in it. I mean, really and truly. I always go in there just to look. Not that I need any more. I donated a bunch, you know.
You're looking at your stuff.
Yeah.
I know, and you go,
I used to have one just like that.
yeah. And you know what's really neat though is when you ring up, somebody's bought something you've donated.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be a great feeling.
Yeah, but the Christmas room there is out in the barn. So a lot of people may not know this. At the doghouse, when they walk in that main door,
Uh-huh.
that's not all we are.
Oh, no.
You know, there's an outside, there's the bay area that's covered on the top, and then up in the barn. you
And I
know.
always knew the Bay Area was there, and I'll go look at skis, but I never knew about that barn. I just thought that was an employee's thing. But then I went in there, and there's a lot of room, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's furniture, there's the Christmas room is in part of that, there's pictures, I mean, you name it. And all this comes from donations. So
new and gently used items.
absolutely.
And since they are new or gently used items, going to be great Christmas presents if you're on a budget. This is a great place to go Christmas shopping before the madness hits.
Absolutely. And with the sales that Les, the manager over there, runs, you never know. I mean, like the first Saturday of every month is 50% off everything. 50% is huge.
Yeah, that's
You know?
really not leaving much for the animals.
Right. But it works.
It does.
We do it in volume then.
Right, exactly.
So it's not sitting there taking up space waiting to
We're
sell.
getting new inventory and
Exactly.
rotating it in.
Exactly.
Way to go, Les.
Yeah,
Good job.
Yeah. Him and the crew over there, the guys over there, and then the volunteers that are over there, just do an amazing job.
It
You know,
looks
they-
gorgeous. I haven't been in a month, so I'm sure if they've changed something. But yeah, it was beautiful floors, well lit. Everything was folded. It wasn't just in piles.
Right.
And I used to go to Goodwill a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And when you went to other thrift shops, it looked like a rummage sale. Like stuff had just been piled in piles and just there in boxes. And this stuff, it's all out, nice, retail-like, folded.
Yeah.
It's really nicely done.
Yeah, they work very hard and take a lot of pride. And yet that's probably what sets us above some of the other ones.
I agree.
You know, we have been told by many shoppers that we're the best thrift shop here, you know? And if we are, great. If we're not, that's okay. It's something to work for.
Yes.
But the biggest plus in all this is the animals benefit,
Right.
you know?
And this is what really funds the Humane Society, is that thrift shop.
Every day. Every day, you know, and over there, actually it's not every day. It's every day we're open over there, which is Tuesday through Saturdays from 10 to 5. And we accept the gently used donations from 10 to 4. That way they can process them, not leave them outside, and get them in.
Right.
So they need that last hour to be able to do that.
And as we're coming up on winter months, please do not leave items outside the doghouse.
Right.
We're gonna have weather. It's way better. Varmints are now running around, like the
Yes,
one that got
they
my dog the other day. Stupid skunk.
I smelt one this morning.
We have some at the shelter still. They're underneath the little shed.
Oh, that's cute.
Two little sheds.
Oh, cute kitties. See, we
Yeah.
protect all the animals,
Yeah.
even the stinky ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need to catch them and relocate them out to their natural habitat in the woods.
But we do not need them to make a habitat behind the doghouse thrift shop.
That is correct.
And so that's why we like to leave stuff during normal hours
Yes.
when Les can get it.
Absolutely. And it's so much easier now that we were able to have a parking lot next to us and make that a drive all the way
Right,
around.
right.
You know, for the first few years we were there, it was just terrible having to back up, and if people had a trailer on, it was just a nightmare.
Right.
So now when you drop off at the back of the store there at the barn in the garage door, you know, you can just keep going all the way around.
It just made one simple loop.
Absolutely. And so we've tried to simplify everything to make it easier for our customers and donors both.
And of course, I know they're taking all kinds of COVID-19 precautions there at the Doghouse Thrift Shop. They've got the masks, they've got the partitions.
Yes, masks are required there, and also when you come to the shelter. And we're doing that because that's what the governor and that's what the mayor has asked. Mask required, so that's what we're doing. And like I say on the radio show that I do every week, it doesn't matter what we think about them.
Right.
We've been asked to do it. You know, and I know that I worked at the doghouse a couple of weeks ago, and I really got chewed out by 3 different people because of the mask requirement. And but for every one of those, there was a customer in there that took the time to come up to the cash register and say, thank you.
Right.
I feel protected.
Right.
You know?
And that's what it's all about, is the protection and making sure that they're safe enough to spend the money to actually fund the rest of the society. It's really just a big circle.
It is. Yeah, it is. And you know, our Paws Clinic has been doing some great spay and neuters. We've been very busy over there too to help the community. So
There you go. And also, I'm a big fan of microchips. I do need to get my dogs in for that. But we are going to wrap it up for today. Thank you for joining us. And we will see you right here next month on Paw Prints on the Mountain, brought to you by the Humane Society. See you next time.